Good morning. Yes, it is morning, despite how dark it is. I've had to put my ring light on. What time is it? 11:32 on Sunday. It is hammering it down with rain, so good craft day. I'm going to put the other light on because I'm struggling to see you. Right, I need to make a box for my wonderfil perle cottons and the silky things, the razzles or whatever they're called, because as you can see it's outgrown this little drawer that I used to keep them in. Got a bit mad, so I adore those anyway. So I need to make a box. Now I have made boxes in the past. I'll show you these two without the fluff. This is one that I made for my silks, my little embroidery silks, I never think to use. Shocking, I know. So I've made that one, and then I made this one for my Steph Francis threads, which are kind of getting low actually, but yeah, another one that I keep forgetting to use. So yeah, so I need to make a box for the wonderfils, and I'm going to do it in this one. So I bought myself, you know, to get rid of the winter fuzzies. If I do wet shaving, it's like, yeah, it's a bloodbath. So I've tidied up this box. It did have flaps here. It has got holes in the side and things, and in the bottom there, which is a bit of a pain. But basically I've cut lining cardboard to line it. I ran out of the blue card, so I'm just going to stick these in the edges here, so I need to probably tidy those up a bit. But yeah, so I've got them roughly cut to size, and then out of cereal box I've also done the outer pieces. So that's the front, that's the lid, blah blah blah. Okay, so out of brown plate box. Why not? Right, so that all needs covering. These I'm going to cover with fabric. Now I've chosen a bit of a Looney Tunes fabric here, but I think it's going to work well because there's so many colours of those threads, and I like to do them in quite a bright fabric so that I can see the box. You know, I can instantly look at it. Those other two boxes, I can look at those straight away and know exactly what's in them. So this is quite a nice cotton, so I'm going to use that to cover all of those. But first, I want to stick the insides. Now, because I've had to cut the flaps here, I've got a bit of a raw edge going on, and I've been sort of thinking, but I'm going to cover it with washi tape. I think it will work. I've got this sort of pretty naff stripy one. So, anyway, what are you up to today? Is it raining where you are if you're in the UK? Oh, it's just never ending. Got another storm hitting us now, so lovely. I think we're getting all the rain that other parts of the world are desperate for. The river, the local river, is absolutely flooded. It was right up the banks. We drove past it. When did we drive past it? Friday. Yeah, and it was, yeah, it was floodplain. But, you know, there it is. There is a floodplain there, so that's that really. And then they build on them. And then they wonder why the houses get... Don't start me off. It's very political, I know. I'm not doing a very good job here. Let me just think about what I'm doing a bit more. So yeah, I've done the post run this morning. I say it's Sunday, so I just thought I'm going to get it done out of the way. Our local shop, because it's the post office and a shop, it's got a policy that if they're open, the post office is open, which is brilliant. So dropped all those off. Feeling very organised this morning, somewhat anyway. This is quite a sticky washi tape, but I never trust it. And I don't want it, mind you, it's not going to peel off because it's going to have the fronts and backs stuck on there now. Oh. I think it's actually stopped raining for a second. Hurrah! Garden's flooded. I should have cut my grass last weekend when it was drier, but I didn't. So it looks like a jungle out there at the minute. So a lot of that you're not going to see, so I'm not going to be too fussy. It's got these annoying thicker flaps inside. I don't know if you can see them there. So it's going to be a bit lumpy bumpy, but I'll have to just work with that. So yeah, if you've got something that needs, well, you feel needs a special little box, just grab an old packaging box. That's exactly what I've done here, as described. I will probably speed quite a lot of this up if I stop yapping. Oh, I just torn that. Right, great. It's not a washi tape I particularly care for. Get off. Let's do it like that. Right, so that will look better. So they're blooming awkward, those flaps. Right, so the inside and outside bits will cover a lot of that. Should we do the fabric bit first, because I want that to stick. So with the lid, or the top I should say, because I've got the top and I've left a little flap on here, it did go all the way down and tuck in there, but I didn't want it that long, and I don't want to put a magnet on it like I did on the other one. So what I thought I'd do is just put the top on. I've got another bit here for the front flap, and just leave it. I think over time the top will naturally settle down anyway. It's going to be a bit gappy on the sides, but there's note I can do about that, so it'll be fine though. It'll just to keep them clean and contained all in one box, so when I want to get them I can just grab them and move these bits out of the way, because I need this whole desk. Right, so for this, as I was going to say, I was rudely interrupted myself, there is going to be a natural gap here, and I want that to be fabric, all fabric, no card. So I need to leave, what's that, about 5mm? Is it even that? No, it's about 4mm gap when I do that. Right, okay. I know what I mean. You'll see what I mean. So let's just grab. Oh, I should have ironed this. Right, I'm just going to pause you for a minute. Let me just stick an iron over the. Well, is there other bits that aren't so crinkly? Oh, that's not so crinkly. Right, hold on. So, I want. I think I'm going to come back here with this. Oh, actually, I need a bit of an overflap. I want to be able to bring it in. So if I do that there, and then that one about there, I'll do it that way in case the in case you can see it through. Sorry, I'm just going to have to get my head in front of you guys. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, so if I do that, hopefully that'll be fairly square pattern wise, although it is looking a little bit off. Yeah, about there. Right, okay, let's cut that while I good way to use up your scraps. This isn't essentially a scrap, but it's not exactly a massive piece. So it's very pretty. I love this fabric. It's completely wacky, but I kind of love it. I'm not going to worry about pattern matching. I think the only one that I really want to get kind of alright is this piece here, which is the top, and maybe the front. I'm not going to bother, as I say, about pattern matching though. So, thinking 3-in-1 glue. Are you going to make a mess? I don't know. you don't need a lot of this. It's really good glue. Just try and not have ridges everywhere. That'd be really good. Use my silicone brush to just make sure there's no, don't want any lumps and bumps. Crikey, it's drying already. I've just done that wrong. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Right, I'll try and keep it sort of straightish. I don't think the pattern's on the fabric. I'm going to go here, straight here. I'm going to just do that. And hopefully, yeah, it's not too bad. Right, let's just quickly stick this bit on. Don't have to worry too much because we are going to be folding it up and over. Approximately that, wasn't it? So this all needs to be in one piece basically. So. I left too much of a gap. Let's have a look. No, it looks about right actually. Cool. Oh, it's going to be zany. Love it. Love it. Okay, so now we need to do the folding in bit. Let's cut those corners off. Ugh. Come on, scissors, play. Oh, no, not that close. You leave yourself a couple of millimetres of fabric so it folds over nicely. Apparently, I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert at doing this stuff. I usually get an alright result in the end. Right, okay. That glue was drying incredibly quickly on there, which is bit unusual. I think I am going to take this over to the iron and give that a quick zap. That's ended up alright. Cool. So that will go on there like that. And that should cover that whole flap. Yeah, it does. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go and press the rest of that fabric, because if it keeps, I want it to be quite sharp. So I shall pause you for a mo and come back. I won't be long. Right, I've given it a quick press, but I'm really annoyed with myself. I should have centralised this a bit more. So I'm going to recover it. I'm just going to stick it straight over the top and centralise it a bit more on the design, because I'm not liking this bit here. I know I'm being a bit fussy, but it's going to worry. It's going to bother me if I don't do it. So I'm just going to re-stick this on here. I'll do it off camera, so you don't have to go through that again. The trouble is, I'm saying that, I don't know whether it's going to look right even then. I kind of get it half and half there. See, it's still off here. And these pieces are square. But I think it'll look better, so I'll do that quickly and I'll come back to you. Right, it's still a bit squee-whiff, but it'll do. It's not quite even, but it's better than it was, that's for sure. So I literally just laid it over the top of the previous bit. So that'll be the top. Okay, yeah, that'll look cool when that's on. Right, I'm going to stick the sides in probably exactly the same way. There's my fabric. There. Be a little bit more mindful about placement this time, Susan. Right, will do. Oh, I didn't press that bit. Right, I'm going to carry on, stick all the sides on. All I'm going to do is literally, I'm going to try, they're not quite a whole pattern. I might try and do is go right across so that they got like a whole square on at a time, and maybe have that bit at the top, something like that. So I'll come back when I've pressed this and done all that. Won't be long. Right, everything's covered. I covered the bottom in this sticky back plastic, that'll be fine for that. And then I've covered the front, the back and the two sides. I think it's going to be all right. That fabric was a bit weird to try and line up full stop, so I'm just trying to decide what I want at the front. I think I might put that one at the front. Right, okay, let's get this all stuck together. I did put some of that masking tape, washi tape all around the edges, because I thought they're going to be plain otherwise. So if I put that on the front, got an annoying bit of thread there. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Right, okay, so I want to stick the sides first, because the front just slightly overlaps the sides. So right, I'll probably put you on super fast forward. Just got to find some glue now. Where's it gone? Oh, this room, you drive me nuts. Right, yeah, I'll whiz you forward. Actually, should I pause you? No, I'll put you on fast forward. Right, glue. Right, see you on the other side. Oh. Should have put some of that tape along there, but I'm just going to live with that. You're going to see a little bit, but does it really matter? Probably not. Okay. Seems to be sticking really well actually, so that's all good. Right. I need to take these off as I'm not going to be able to do the top. It's a nice thing about that 3-in-1 glue, it does dry really fast. Right, top on. Right. Well, while it's like that, we'll do the insidey bits. Oh, the light's disappearing now. Right, okay, like I said, it's not perfect, but it's going to be fine for what I want to do. I need to stick the bottom on. I don't know if you noticed the change in the weather there all of a sudden. It's just gone really, really super dark. Actually, I might use the 3-in-1 for this bit, because this is like a plastic sticky back plastic. There's the thing. Just rest that on there. Okay, I'm really not happy about that bit. So let's see if we can get a bit of this washi tape. Although I might find something a little bit more exciting than that. It's not exactly very nice, is it? I don't have a massive stash of washi, so I don't know, I'm wondering whether washi is a good idea actually. I'm wondering about using a bit of that this sticky back plastic stuff, because that's going to be a lot stronger and a lot more giving. Oh, sorry, I walloped you again. Oh, I've been really good at that lately. Good grief. Right, let's so straight. Okay, that tells me that is not going to stick very well. So, on with the glue. I've nipped between this bit and the other bit. I nipped out to. We had a new range shop. It's a shop here in the UK. We've had a new one open up near us, and I thought, oh, I forgot all about that. I needed to nip out anyway, so I nipped in there. Oh. Well, it's not a very nice store actually, I've got to say. It's not very, they're usually quite nice, their stores. They're, you know, they're not overly sort of super duper decorated, if you like, but they're quite smart stores. This one isn't, because they've taken over a DIY store, and it's just a little bit, it's a bit rough around the edges, to say the least. I don't know whether it's meant to be more like a warehouse, but I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't very impressed, shall we say. So, now then, are you going to bend? Ooh, okay, that might have to come off. Okay, I'm going to scrap that idea and just live with that hill. Nice thing about the 3-in-1, it just rubs off. Yeah, that wasn't going to play nicely at all, that. Right, well, it's a bit rough and ready, and I need to do something here, but I'll do that off camera to save you having to watch that. But the nice thing is, I'm hoping, and it should be plenty big enough for all of my threads to go. Why is the camera right over there? Hold on. I wonder I'm struggling to get you on camera. It's normally there. I'll tidy these up before I make it for definite, if you like. That's not a that's not one. These are. No, you're an anchor. Yeah, it's the wonderfils. So that's all I want in here. This one is coming from the bottom and the top for some reason. I don't know why. It just decided to live its life like that. I need to make some more cozies because these just want to do that all the time. So I might stand them in there for now. Yeah, I made these 2 cozies to stop them being ridiculous. Yeah, they are big enough. I just thought of that. Are you tall enough? Yeah, just. So there we are. I'm going to let you go because you're probably bored out of your pants. Yeah, that's not, and that is. Right. So yeah. Oh, room to expand. Happy days. So that will close like that. And I might have to put something on there, but I'm hoping it'll just go down naturally. It's just catching there, isn't it? A little bit big there. I can trim that with my craft knife. Right, there we are. Anyway, sorry, that was a really hodgepodge video, but there it is. It's all decorated. It's looking funky. I like it. I like it a lot. That will, after time, settle down. And I've got a nice snazzy box for my nice snazzy threads. Right, off you go. You've been very good. See you next time. Bye.